A great pleasure today to warmly welcome everyone to the virtual cultural exchange between the students from Ibaraki Christian University and University of Foreign Languages University. So we all know that the exchange of ideas, the fostering of understanding across different countries and cultures is of great importance. And in this time where when every country is independent but at the same time intertwined, it's of great importance that we all learn from each other to develop and nurture a keen awareness of all the possibilities and challenges that pervade our world today. And we're using English as a lingua franca to communicate, to connect people from different first language, and that is what we are doing right now. So hopefully, students from two universities through our cultural exchange today will find this exchange beneficial, interesting, and excited to explore more about the culture of each other. In so doing, we can learn to open our minds, respect the differences, and co-construct a harmonious world. Yeah. So I hope that what we are doing today through the program will be very beneficial for both students of the two university. And hopefully the friendships that student will establish today will not stop after this Zoom section, but will be further developed. And there will be more chance for students of two university to exchange their ideas and exchange their contributions to the development of our world today. And thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I think it'll be a good time for them. And I think they'll gain some friendships today. Okay, so let's start that friendship time right now. We're just going to do some self-introductions in small groups. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you had enough time to introduce yourselves. Next, we are going to hear from two students. The first one is from Hui University.
The first culture that we want to introduce to all of you is the sidewalk culture. So basically, this is the place for people to walk. But in Vietnam, it's very different. We could have a lot of things in the sidewalk. Um, First, um, there are always food and drinks on the sidewalk for people to come and eat. So there are various kinds of food in here, bánh mì, uh, noodles, or pho. A lot of food in here. And when you are too busy, um, you can't really go to a restaurant to eat. You can just pull over on the sidewalk and just order the food you like. Or we could have a lot of drinks. It's like coffee. All right, and the third thing is that I don't know if in Japan you have these kind of uh, exercises, but in Vietnam, when you wake up when you wake up early, um, you would see a lot of people, especially the old, they would do the exercise right on the sidewalk. Yeah, it's a very healthy habit of old Vietnamese people. And now I think many young people are adopting this habit. And the last thing on the sidewalk, you could buy anything. As you could see here in the sidewalk, they are selling secondhand clothes, or you could buy the souvenirs right on the sidewalk. So that's for me. Next, we have Hill. He will present. I'm not supposed to do this, but um, situation make me do this. All right, and second culture that we want to introduce to you is the traffic culture. So I don't know if any one of you had been in Vietnam before, but as you could see in the picture, that is the traffic in Vietnam. Um, it's kind of crowded. Everyone owns an motorbike, right? So on the street you would see a lot of um, motorbikes there. So I am going to present some of the negative side of it. Lawless people. So it's compulsory for everybody to wear a helmet, but a lot of people do not abide by the law. So they just don't wear anything, and they don't really respect their life and also the others' lives. Um, and even the parents, they do not um, put on the helmets for their children. So I think it's gonna, create a very, very unhealthy habit for the children later on. Drunk drivers. So there are a lot of accidents in Vietnam because traffic accident in Vietnam just because of the drunk drivers. They drink a lot, but no one drives them home, so they have to drive home on their own. Um, but when you are drunk, you cannot control yourself, so accidents are very likely to happen. And you could see in the picture, they may be not really drunk, but they just want, like, we call them racing boys. Yeah, it's a very um, disapproval term. And now the positive side of the Vietnamese traffic culture. So traffic accidents are very common in Vietnam, because the traffic is just like a mess, you know. Um, and whenever there is a person, um, they are in an accident, a lot of people in the neighborhood will come out on the street and help them. It's a very, I think it's a very good attitude of the Vietnamese people. We always help, we always help each other, no matter what. The second thing is we help foreigners to cross the street. So uh, I guess a lot of foreigners, when they come to Vietnam, they will, feel like really, really panic because the traffic is so crazy. The the vehicles just going on and on, and they just nonstop. So there will always be a Vietnamese person, mm, who is always willing to help you to cross the street or even help you to find the right destination. So in a motorbike, we have the kickstand. So whenever there is a person who who joined the traffic, but they forgot to kick up the kickstand, we always remind them to kick up the kickstand because it's very dangerous. You can break your hand just because of um, this kickstand, or the blinkers. So when we have to turn right or turn left, we would have to turn on the blinkers. But some people, they would forget to turn it off. So it's kind of um, it's kind of it's kind of hard for the people who are behind them to know whether they really want to turn left or turn right or not. So they would need to we would remind them to turn off the blinkers. Um, the third culture is the street nights. Street nights. So they are the people they are groups of people who fight crime in Vietnam. Um, so because I did not do the research of this, so I'm gonna just show you briefly. So in 2006, Bình Dương, a province in Vietnam, it officially recognized the street nights model with an aim to ensure the security and attract a lot of young people to join this movement. So basically, they just work as a team and with the neighbors through the emergency calls from the citizens. Um, so when someone they have their bike broken on the street, but there is no one to help, they would just call these one of the street nights, and they would go there immediately and help them. So these people, they are not trained, or they do not really have weapons, and it's kind of dangerous if they face some of the dangerous criminals. So they are likely to be injured, and some people even died because of this. So basically, they help the police to ensure the security in the Vietnamese neighborhoods, and they prevent the criminals, and they help people to feel safer. Yeah, as you could see in the articles, some of the street knights died just because of just because they protected the citizens. And the last is the school culture. First, so before, the relationship between the students and the teachers are quite a big gap. Whatever the teachers do or whatever the teachers say, the students always have to be obedient. Yeah, but now the relationship is, the bond between students and teachers are getting closer, and we are just like friends. We are organizing a lot of competitions and extra activities for students to join. So it's not just, we are not just attending school to learn, but we also come here and there are a lot of activities waiting for us and help us develop our a lot of life skills, for example. And before, as I said, students are always need to be obedient to the teachers. They do not really have the opportunity to raise their voice, but now it's becoming more and more equal. So they are always able and always ready to voice their opinions if they see there is any issues in the teaching or the learning process. And that is our presentation, and hope that you could take a grasp of the Vietnamese contemporary culture. I know it's a very unexpected situation, but thank you for your attention.
Okay, well, thank you. That was Mr. Long. You did a great job in a pinch, and I appreciate that. The sidewalk culture, the traffic culture, the school street nights, I didn't know about a lot of that. Well, sidewalk culture I did, and the traffic, but very interesting things. I hope you guys on the Japanese side took some notes so you can ask some questions during the group discussion. Okay, next we are going to hear from Asuka, and she's going to be talking about Japanese contemporary culture.
Hello, I'm Asuka. Today I want to talk about anime. First of all, I would like to explain anime's appeal. Then I will introduce 2 recent anime movies. So why is anime so popular in Japan and attractive to the world? There are all three reasons. First, there are a wide variety of genres of anime. For example, actions, romance, comedy, and so on. Everyone can find a genre that is interesting to them, so you never get bored. Many people think anime is for children, but these genres have serious stories and themes, so everyone from adult to children can enjoy anime. Second, the art in anime is high quality. There are many styles of anime illustration, but the people and scenery are very well done. Of course, the art differs depending on the illustrator, but the unique quality is the artist's work is borrowed more in anime. Because of this, the technique of coloring and the background scenery are interesting to look at and compare. For example, look at these pictures. Anime artists delicately express reality in their work. Moreover, in recent years, some anime are produced using 3D technology, making the experience even more realistic. Therefore, there are many beautiful works as a whole. Finally, the voice actors are very talented. Voice actors focus only on their voices. Voice actors work in anime, but they also work with Japanese dubbing, games, CD dramas, narration, and as radio personalities. Recently, popular voice actors have also released music. Which do you think need the highest skills, voice acting or singing? Voice actors can express many different personalities according to the character and the feeling of the work. They can change the pitch of their voice, so they can act like a baby, a grandfather, a grandmother, a child, and very rarely a man can do the voice of a woman. Moreover, they can do realistic voices of people in different situations, such as drowning, drinking tea, and slurping noodles. They can manipulate their voices to bring their audience into the story. Now, let's look at the 2 anime movies I have chosen for today. The first one is Demon Slayer Mugen Train. The story takes place in Taisho Air, Japan. It follows Tanjiro Kamado, a young boy who wants to become a demon slayer after his family is killed, and his younger sister is turned into a demon. He then tries to turn his sister back into a person. The movies premiered in October 2020 and within 45 days became the highest grossing anime movie in Japan. Demon Slayer is an action anime. The second anime is Violet Evergarden. The main character Violet is forced to join the army at a young age. She was called a weapon because she felt no emotions. She is with her superior officer, Gilbert Bougainvillea, because she feels no emotions when Gilbert tells her he loves her. She doesn't understand. After the war, Violet becomes an automatic ghostwriter because she wants to understand the emotion of people and write letters for them. She learns to feel anger, sadness, and joy like others. It's a story of getting to know our natural feelings little by little. It's a story about humanity. These anime are beautiful art. Let me show you some example. Don't you think they're beautiful? Finally, the voice actors in these two anime are very popular in Japan. Daisuke Namikawa and Koki Uchiyama are in both of these anime. Namikawa plays Haganezuka in Demon Slayer and Gilbert Bougainvillea in Demon's Violet Evergarden. Uchiyama plays Rui in Demon Slayer and Benedict Blue in Violet Evergarden. Anime is part of Japanese culture. It is popular with many kinds of people. The artists and actors in anime are very talented. Thank you for listening.
Sharing different kinds of culture from the two countries. Now we're going to go back into small groups, and I'll give you some time to talk about these two presentations and any questions that you guys have. Okay? Okay, welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good discussion. I hope so. Hope you had enough time. Okay, so next, we have a different topic. This topic is about food in each country, and the media is also different.
Hi everyone, it's Nami. Today I'm going to make temaki-zushi. Do you know about temaki-zushi? Temaki-zushi has the meaning of wishing for Russia business and good health. Associated with the 7 lucky gods are wrapped in seaweed in the hope of bringing in good fortune. I'm done explanation, so let's get started. I prepared these ingredients: salmon, minced tuna, crab stick, natto, seaweed, and sushi rice. But actually I didn't make sushi rice, so I will make it by Sushinoko. Pour Sushinoko over the white rice and mix them like this. You don't have to make sushi rice, but it tastes better if you do. You can also make sushi rice with vinegar, sugar, and salt instead of Sushinoko. First, put the rice on the seaweed. Well, I picked this one and this one. Lastly, roll it up like this. Ta-da! I'll try it. It's good, very good. Next, I think I'll make slightly different kind of temaki-zushi. It's crab stick and natto. I'll try this combination for the first time. I'm a little bit nervous. It's better than I thought. It's so good. You can also enjoy various other combinations. It's very easy to make, right? Please try and make it for yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye.
So, hi guys. So, we are students of English Department of the University of Foreign Languages, Peiyou University.
So we are very excited for the upcoming online meeting between the two universities.
In this video, we are going to make a traditional Vietnamese dish, which is called Nam Rang, fried spring roll. And this dish is originated from the north of Vietnam.
We hope that this video will help you have a glimpse into traditional of Vietnam. So let's try.
All right, good job, everybody. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put you back in the groups. You have something new to talk about now. I'd like to hear what some of the groups talked about. Can some people tell us what your group talked about? Let's hear from one of the Japanese students first, if that's okay. One of the IC students.
Hello.
Yes, Hinako.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Actually, at the small group, they couldn't hear me, so I couldn't speak.
Oh no!
Chatting.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh well.
We
Okay.
are talked about food mainly.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So, what can you tell us some details?
Okay, ちょっと待って. The popular food in both countries, like Vietnamese popular food is nem lam,
Lim lam.
and dim sum,
Oh yeah, I know that
dim
one.
sum, and they also said KFC, the chicken shop, is also famous in Vietnam.
Mm.
Mm.
Did you tell them about KFC in Japan and like Christmas time?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. we talked about very fun. We had fun time.
Very good. Okay, thank you, Hirako.
Thank you.
Can we hear from one of the Hui University students?
Hello, sir. Yeah. Could you hear me clearly?
Clearly, yes, no problem.
Yeah. I'm in room 5 with Hinako, who just said about. Yeah. And we also talk about the traditional food of Japan. And I know beside the sushi, I also know the other one is udon noodle.
Udon.
Yeah, to me is one of my favorite food. Yeah, and I know the fact that wasabi is not so expensive because some I see that on some articles they say that the real wasabi is not inexpensive as is served in some other restaurant because the process to make it is such a long process to have that products. And the other thing is that Japanese people is really enjoy eating raw fish. And yeah, in sushi is, you know, I try lots of times to eat sushi with raw fish. Sometimes the first time I eat raw fish is really a nightmare for me. Yeah.
So you're not a big raw fish fan?
Yeah, truly.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That was surprising to you. Yeah, go ahead, Lo.
We talked about cosplay, and it's very surprising for me because I didn't think that the attitude of the Japanese towards cosplay is ambivalent. They have two sides of attitude. So one group they love cosplaying, but one group they just don't like it. Yeah, it's very surprising for me.
So what was your opinion? What did you think? You thought all Japanese people loved cosplay or all Japanese people didn't really like it or what?
I thought that all the Japanese people love it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people are doing it, so I think people love it.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do love it, I'm sure. Does anybody do cosplay here? Anybody in this group? No? Okay. Okay. You guys. Okay, someone from the Japanese, from IC?
Okay, hi.
Hi, Nami.
Hi. I thought Xin Chao and come on, like similar to come on. It means hello and thank you in Vietnam.
Oh, come on.
So come on means thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, interesting.
This expression appears a lot in the textbook, but in reality, we don't use Xin Chao.
Oh, really?
Basically, we just, meet each other and say, hello.
Oh, really?
Oh, hello. Or where are you going?
Oh, in English?
Yeah, no, in Vietnamese.
In Vietnamese.
Where are you going? Yeah. We don't really use Xin Chao. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's formal.
I see. Yeah. Thanks for telling us that. Yeah. Chihori, it looked like you were about to unmute. Did you have some comment?
There was a guy wanted to call him Naruto himself.
Ah, in your group?
Yeah. There. And he knows lots of animes. And his favorite anime was Naruto. Though he haven't tried Japanese food. Any Japanese food. That was a funny point for me.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, guys, I hope you had a good time. I really have enjoyed this, watching all of you guys, and I love the reporting too. We're going to finish up today. Thank you guys for all of your time today. And we'll finish up with a closing remarks from the chair of the Department of Contemporary English, Dr. Nobuyoshi Karato.
Hi, I'm Nobuyoshi Karato, the chair of English department. I'm very sorry for joining late today. First, I'd like to thank all of you for signing up for this program. We were excited to launch. The spread of the coronavirus has still made it difficult for us to meet physically, but we are always looking for ways to support students beyond the classroom and making the language learning accessible and enjoyable for. So it's unfortunate that we have to be stuck at home right now, but it's great we can have the meaningful conversations with each other and make presentations of our own cultures online like this. And we wish the online exchange program like this provide an opportunity to expand the cultural horizons, discover our similarities as well as differences. And you know, the English is the language to break barriers and forge international connections. So let's keep the virus under control, but to spread the positive energy online, like today. So thank you very much for joining today's program, and thank you for hosting the program, Patrick. Thank you very much.